What up, what up? This is Finance, Fitness, and Folk channel. We discuss finance, a little bit of fitness, talk about some folk. So in today's episode, I'm going to discuss why you should start an LLC and create a business. So admin notes, thanks again to all subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing these videos out, give you leverage to better yourselves. So let's get into it. So why do I say you should start an LLC and create a business? Well, the last video I made, I said this month is going to be considered Money March. It is the month of March of 2024 right now. And I'm going to try to push out as many videos as possible as it pertains to making money, right? So creating an LLC definitely can make you money because what it does is it helps you monetize a skill set you already have, right? An example, so my brother-in-law, who passed away recently here, years ago, he created a lawn business, right? And instead of having a liability on him as far as, you know, him actually using his own equipment and cutting grass, edging grass, things of that nature, he created an LLC, and he created a business, a separate entity, to have that money flow to that particular entity and not to him personally. If that make any sense? Like, he was the owner of the company, but you know, in case he got sued, he wouldn't be the person liable to pay any type of monetary gain based off of that legal aspect, right? So that's one of the main reasons why folks create LLCs, because, you know, they have a skill set that they want to monetize and they want to make money off of it, but they don't want to be in a situation where if the business fails or if something happens, Lord forbid, that's negative on that part, you know, whoever you're giving the product to cannot come back to you and say, hey, look, you did something that was wrong, you did me wrong, whatever the case may be, and I'm going to try to sue you to get compensation for what you did that was incorrect, right? And so basically, they'll be suing the company and not you. So that's one of the main reasons why you should create an LLC. Now, there's many reasons and there's many business models and ideas you can use in order for you to use the LLC to create a business, right? I'm going to go over some in more detail later in some more videos, but I mean, it's so many things you can do that you can start an LLC with, like, you know, just like I said, a lawn business. Like, you know, most men that was raised in the country pretty much cut grass at some point in their lives. I know, me being in the military, even though I was raised in the projects, you know, we had grass, right? So I cut grass, and then when I was in the military, I would actually cut grass all the time, especially when it was hot outside, right? That was one of the details we always did. Being a low enlisted person was always cutting grass. A couple of other businesses would be, you know, selling shoes. Like I said, I sell shoes, so create an LLC for that. You can also create an LLC for a medical courier, meaning that you're transporting prescription meds or even equipment for hospitals. That is a good business model. I'm going to go over that later as well. Creating an NEMT business, non-emergency medical transport. Now, that is an LLC that I currently have right now, and I would definitely make a video as it pertains to that, and I'm going to explain exactly how I created that business, why I created it, and how it can be lucrative for you. Now, I know personally I created that business because a family member that I have right now, she utilizes that particular business model, right? But it's definitely a good business to get into. And it can be a little bit tricky when it comes to like how you should create it. But like I said, I'll make a video later on when it pertains to that. But all in all, creating an LLC is one of the main ways for you to make money, right? Making money the safe way, right? Not making money illegally, right? I would never condone that. But the LLC, like I said, it protects you and it protects your family from any type of monetary setbacks you may have if you decide to use a skill set that you possess right now to make money off of. I mean, it can be just as simple as you being a person that helps you teaching somebody how to drive, right? You can literally create an LLC and create a driving company, right? You know, have a personal vehicle of yours, get an emblem, get some type of, create some type of logo, slap it on your vehicle, create the LLC, and then say, hey, look, I'm a driving instructor. So if you have any teenagers, right, you can just post that particular business model for yourself on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, any type of these platforms, and just let folks know around the area. Hashtag some of the local subdivisions that have Facebook pages. I know me personally, being in my mid-40s, a lot of these subdivisions have Facebook pages, and that's how a lot of folks my age and older, we communicate back and forth on subdivisions that way. So you can find subdivisions that have Facebook pages, hashtag them, and then say, hey, look, I'm a person that's a driving instructor. If you have a teenager that needs to learn how to drive, just contact me and we can get something popping. So creating an LLC is just one of those things that like this. There's just really a fantastic way for you to actually to make money, and for you to to be able to like I said, monetize your skill set, but at the same time protecting your own assets from being damaged or being looked at, just in case somebody decides to come back and say, hey, you didn't do something right. But that's word to the wise as well. If you create the business, make sure you know what you're doing, right? You don't create a business, and even though you may have the skill set, you still have to learn the legal ramifications when it comes to, like, okay, if I decide to create this business model or create this business through an LLC, what kind of what are the pros and cons, basically? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I create it, what are the pros? What are the cons? Are the cons going to outweigh the pros? And if it does, then you may have to overlook that and see if that's going to be something that you want to take a venture in, right? But starting an LLC and creating a business is one of the things that I preach all the time on this channel, and it's definitely one of the ways you can make money this summer, or anytime for that matter. But it's Monday, March. It's starting to get warm outside. It's warm outside right now in DC, and I promise you, creating an LLC is going to be definitely one of the ways you can actually make money for here on out. All right, like, comment, and subscribe. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out. Give you leverage. Be better yourselves. Find Fitness and Folk. Triple F. I'm gone.